Hey guys, Aaron here with Metra. Today we're talking about a brand new collaboration with Infinity using their Kappa Perfect series speakers and amps and Saddletramp brand accessories to put all of that together into a kit to create a plug and play system that is going to give you such dynamic sound that it's going to be equal to that of a full vehicle build. So let's go over all of the different options that you're going to have available within the kits that Metra and Infinity has set up for you. There's going to be some common core components within all these sets. First and foremost, the whole system is kicked off by your Saddletramp DSP. That's going to be the system that flashes your radio and allows you to run the amplifiers and speaker sets that come within the Metra Infinity kit. To start with, you have your two speaker system. That's going to be giving you two 6.5 inch Infinity Kappa Perfect speakers that go inside of the front fairing. There's also a front mount amplifier that comes inside of this kit. So once you got your speakers installed, the Saddletramp DSP is going to allow you to flash this radio flat, allowing you to preload the tune that comes in from Infinity. If you want to tweak that tune, you can. There's a 31 band equalizer inside of the Saddletramp app that will allow you to tweak the tune if you want a little more highs, a little more low, or a little bit more mid. It's really up to you how you want to drive that. So the great thing about the collaboration is all of this is plug and play. You're going to be removing the speakers, you're going to be putting in everything, and you're not going to have to cut and splice any wires. So if your street glide or road glide bike has a tour pack that has speakers, there is a 4-speaker option available for you. It's going to be these guys right here. You unload the factory speaker, again, plug and play straight in. Just like the 2-piece system, the 4-speaker setup comes with amplifiers and a Saddletramp DSP. And if you wish to tweak the tune, you can, but everything is plug and play, everything is pre-selected. You can really install this and ride if you really wanted to. Say your bike only has 2 speakers and you want to add some bass and mids that's going to bolster your sound, right? We have a bag lid cut-in. So if your bike has hard-sided bags, you can get this kit, cut these speakers, it's a 6x9 speaker into the rear. It is really going to fill out that sound, give you bass that you're looking for. Now this cut-in can be added to the 2-speaker system, 4-speaker system, or you can create this as one whole upgrade. So you get the fronts, the rears, and the bag lid cut-ins. These also come with your amplifiers, the Infinity Kappa Perfect series, and the Saddletramp DSP that also includes that Infinity tune. So you've made it this far. Say you want to go full whole hog, right? With that, we have the 8-speaker setup. That's your fairing, your tour pack, your cut-in, and with that, you're getting lower fairing speaker pods. Everything is tuned from Infinity to be as loud and clear as you possibly can. So whether you're going to be driving at the bar, sitting out front, or in a sound competition, you're not going to be lacking. So your cut-in bag lid 6x9s come with a backbone harness. Now what's a backbone harness? That comes from your front amplifiers mounted underneath your fairing, comes through the gas tank tunnel to the rear area here. That's going to allow you to break them out to the left and right saddlebag. These come with disconnects on them, which we're going to have some pictures for you, that allow you to take your saddlebags off for service. Just a quick note, guys, all of your harnessing is going to be labeled, so you don't have to worry about it when you're installing it. It's going to tell you if it's going to be brake side or clutch side to make the installation even easier. So let's talk about the DSP and what it does. What your Saddletramp branded DSP is going to do is it provides a flat curve from all of your Harley factory radios up to 2022. So what is a curve? A curve is an EQ or equalization curve that Harley has put into the factory radio to make the factory paper cone speakers sound good at volume. Usually very low wattage unless you have an amplified factory system. That's why they made the boom system. What this is to exceed what that factory radio was capable of. So it flashes this flat. So all of your sounds, bass, mids, highs, are straight. Then it allows Infinity to go in and tune our DSP for where their speakers are going to sound best located on this bike. The amplifiers that they provide in the instructions, we tell you where to set the gain. You can tweak that a little if you want, but it does sound really, really good. as it comes out the box. In order to accomplish flashing the radio, you have to download the Saddletramp DSP app. And to do that, it's Android only. You're gonna open your Play Store and you're gonna search for ST DSP. So we're downloading our DSP app right this moment. When you open this, you might get some prompts from Bluetooth to microphone, anything like that, right? So you're gonna wanna allow it. So we're gonna go ahead and press open. So the app is done in landscape mode. It will ask you to verify, and you need to slide up on that. And you wanna select while using app for the prompt, right? So now you're into the app. All right, so to actually program the DSP, there's a couple things you need to do after you've given permissions. One of that's gonna be to start your bike. You're gonna go to Bluetooth connection and then click scan or tap scan. You'll see the DSPX show up. You select that and now you're connected to your DSP. All right, so once you connect to your DSP, it's actually gonna start downloading some protocols from the board. So once it's finished downloading, you're gonna scroll down to vehicle type. Now, because this is Saddletramp branded DSP, it's gonna automatically only give you Harley selections. All right, so our bike is already flashed, but I'll go ahead and show you how to flash it back to factory. Reason being, if you ever wanna buy a new bike and take your DSP with you, you do have to flash it back to the OE curve. All right guys, so now that we have this back to OE curve, we're gonna flash it for a GTS radio, which is this one, which is the full touchscreen. There are also two other radio types, a 4-button and an 8-button, that this will also flash. So as you can see on the screen, it says return to GTS radio. So we're gonna select GTS Infinity Tune, already preloaded for you. Click apply. It's gonna start downloading that to the radio restarts, and at that point, your factory radio is providing you with a flat curve, allowing the Saddletramp DSP and your amps to work together to provide that quality sound that you're looking for. Once you have the correct radio selected and it's restarted, you're gonna see a warning in the upper right-hand portion of the screen that tells you to lock down. So you scroll down to where you see the lockdown button, go ahead and press that, and that's gonna solidify and save the settings inside of your DSP. So now that that's locked down, you're done. You can put everything back together, enjoy your sound, go on a ride. If you want to tweak it a little more, you can go into the equalizer settings, called Equalizer Adjust. You can go through all the different outputs, so left front, left rear, right rear, everything that's on the bike, right? And tune that to your individual taste. You don't have to, but the option's there. We're gonna be using the tune that Infinity puts on these bikes. We're gonna set up a little demonstration. Put your headphones on if you're watching on YouTube or connected to whatever stereo you have, because I promise you the quality is gonna be better here than you're able to hear over the screen. All right, so here's our demo, guys. So that's the overview. That's everything that's in this kit. This bike has all 8 speakers. We're excited about the partnership. We're sure that you're gonna love the sound that comes out of it and the ease of installation that comes with it. For more information, check out metraonline.com or contact your sales rep. Thanks for staying with me today.